this is Clowns Are Scary, and I'm so sorry for not being here uploading videos that much. I've just been having a lot going on and I don't feel like talking about it. I already had both of the drawings done for this redesign, and I had tried to record a video before, but it was not turning out well, so I'm redoing this. Thank you everybody for being patient, and let's get into the video. So Nab Nab is supposed to be a spider, which he doesn't look like, and is supposed to be like the opposite of Ban Ban, which I also don't really see. Like with Jumbo Josh, I'm very unsure what they were trying to go for with the design, because I'm going to be honest, Nab Nab looks terrible. Because of like the whole name and stuff, and me thinking that this is supposed to be like the opposite of Ban Ban, I decided to make Nab Nab into a hybrid of a spider and a dog. Cause like you can't just give me a character that's supposed to be like the opposite, but like they're similar in some kind of way, but not have the look similar. Only have a similar-esque name, which Nab Nab is just Ban Ban backwards. One thing I decided to do was give Nab Nab both folded ears. My redesign of Ban Ban had one ear folded down, but I wanted to go ahead and do two folded ears for Nab Nab. Although one thing I do like is that Ban Ban is red while Nab Nab is blue, because red and blue have always been kind of like the opposites of each other, which leads me to think that they're more so of opposites, and I really like that. Although also I made Nab Nab's bow tie look more ripped up and like not well kept. I also tried to give him that same body type that Ban Ban has, but a little bit thinner. So I don't want to see any comments like, oh, why is he thick? I told you why. I also decided to give him extra limbs to really pull off that spider look. With Ban Ban, I gave him a up-hanging tail that is also short. For Nab Nab, I gave him a long facing down tail. And because he's a spider, I decided to give him extra eyes. I also decided, because Ban Ban is happy, I was gonna make Nab Nab look bored and annoyed. I doubt I pulled it off, but I also wanted it to seem like he also had some sadness in his eyes. I don't think I pulled that off though. And like with Ban Ban, I gave Nab Nab his party hats on his ears. And now we're into the coloring. I did a slightly lighter color of blue for Nab Nab. Instead of going for the black and white in the party hats, I decided to do an inverted version of Ban Ban's party hats. And since Ban Ban's bow tie is blue, I decided that Nab Nab's should be pink. But other besides that, his initial redesign is done. And there's Nab Nab. I really like this redesign. He is actually my first favorite redesign of this series so far. And oh man, I know y'all are gonna also love his monster design. Like I'm doing for every Ban Ban character, I'm giving them like a normal design and then a monster design. Avery was terrified. I mean, what is this creepy anthropomorphic bird doing But he knew this bird wanted to hurt him. He starts sprinting to the closest open door as the bird chases after him. It felt like hours went by as he kept running and running. He didn't want to die. While running, he finds a bunch of boxes. He stops and thinks maybe he could get the bird off his trail if he dropped the boxes on Opila. As Opila comes closer, Avery gets ready until Opila is close enough that he pushed the heavy boxes onto Opila. He didn't even stop to see if Opila stopped. He started running again. Next thing you know, a voice comes onto an intercom. "Hey you, I can see you," it said. "Look, I know this seems weird. I'm sure you want explanations. There's a door on your right. It'll be open for you. Go there and I'll come to see you. I promise. I'll give you some explanation," the voice says before the intercom cuts out. What the fuck? Avery mutters under his breath, wondering what the hell is going on. But he listens. He finds a door open on the right, and he stops and walks in. He wonders how long he's gonna have to wait for this person. Or thing. What if it's one of those creatures that could hurt him? He thought. It wasn't that long until Avery blacked out. He awakens in the same room he was, but his head was throbbing. He didn't see the creature, but the intercom came on again. "Your head probably hurts. I apologize. I'm unable to control my urges around people. This is why I decided to return back to where I was. I'm afraid if I'm near you, I'd probably kill you." "Who are you? What happened? You said you explain," Avery shouted. I know. Let's just say something bad happened. The creatures, like the one you saw, started causing chaos and violence. But whoever you are, you need to leave. If you don't, bad things will happen." "What? No, I'm not leaving until I find out what happens. Is my son okay?" "I am not leaving until I find my son. I need to know if he's okay, if he's still alive." Avery heard silence for a moment, until the intercom cuts in again. "You're one of the parents that lost their child. Unfortunately, I don't know the fate of your son, but that doesn't mean I don't want to help you. I've been trying to find them too. If you help me, I'll help you." Avery was hesitant to trust someone he couldn't even see the face of and who's already hurt him, but whatever it means to find his son. "Alright, what do you want me to do?" "I know I left a key card in the cafeteria. That's where I need you to go. The key card will lead you to the factory. But be warned, there is a very large squirrel. And he's not friendly. He doesn't like sound very much, so be careful when you're there. Try not to make a lot of noise." The intercom cuts out as Avery turns and he sees the table that was behind him. There's another piece of paper, another lab report, citing on a dog creature. Thinking of itself as human, Avery reads it thinking it's odd. Why were they doing experiments? What happened? This just seemed to pique Avery's interest even more. He's gonna find out what's going on, what happened, as he starts to make his way to the cafeteria. And that's more of my rewrite. I just want to say I am so grateful and thankful for all the views, likes, and subscribes that had came from my previous 2 redesign videos. This series is actually really fun, and I hope to make more in the future if you want me to. Next on the list of redesigns is Banbalina. With that out of the way, I really hope you enjoyed this redesign and rewrite. I promise to start posting more videos in the future. But anyways, I've been Clowns Are Scary, or Palm, or Jay, whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!